Separation feels like a nightmare, but reunion brings joy. For true friends, being apart is tough, but reunion brings joy. Today we share reunion stories. Love is blind, as shown by a blind dog, Arafat, and his friend Ahmed. Arafat recognized Ahmed after being apart. Ahmed, a volunteer at a Cairo dog shelter, found Arafat, a dog on the street. Ahmed rescued him, changing their lives. Blind, he waited for Ahmed. Their reunion was joyful. Love is blind, and the story of a blind dog named Arafat and his friend Ahmed proves that. Arafat knew Ahmed. Ahmed, a Cairo shelter volunteer, found a dog outside. Arafat, the blind dog, was at the brink of life and death when Ahmed rescued him. That changed their lives. Arafat always knew Ahmed. He would wait for Ahmed inside. Reuniting brought indescribable joy. Yankee, a chicken focused on her person. Yankee rushes to Elena. Yankee blocks others. Elena raised Yankee, forming a deep bond. Yankee follows Elena. He never confused Ahmed with anyone else, standing out from the crowd. Even after he went blind, he would wait for Ahmed to leave the shelter. He would even tremble. But when they were together again, the joy he felt was truly indescribable. Yankee is a funny chicken that loves her beloved person. When Elena comes home, Yankee runs to Elena. Yankee stops them. Elena raised Yankee, and the chicken loves her. Now Yankee follows Elena. When Elena sits down, Yankee sits on her. Martin, a clever duck, always follows Ola. Martin is with her. Martin greets her with a hug. Such bonds show true love in laughter. When Elena sat down, Yang came over and sat on his lap. Martin is a clever duck who never lets his owner Ola out of his sight for even a moment. Wherever they go, Martin is right behind her. He even sneaks inside the house. If they go to the store, Martin doesn't wait outside. Instead, he rushes to greet her when she returns, wrapping around her like a hug. This love and companionship from Martin ensure that he will never end up on the dinner plate. But when you see such a deep bond, you can't help but agree that true love hides even in laughter. A few years ago, a bird named Philia met a person who changed her life. One day, she came to him in an injured state. He, a pelican, took her home and cared for her until she recovered. Philia loved her new life so much that she couldn't even think of flying south again. Now she lives with her rescuer at his home. Instead of catching fish from the sea, she now eats the food provided at home. She even helps her owner with car sale advertisements. Lily is indeed a real-life Disney princess who truly and amazingly finds love through a fawn. And that little deer's name is Donut. The little one was just a few days old when Lily's brother found him, and that tiny creature was brought to Lily, and that's when their extraordinary friendship story began. At first, Donut was so scared that he would only sleep in Lily's arms. Lily's love and care gradually eased his fears. One day, a terrible incident occurred. Suddenly, a loud noise made Donut run away, and Lily, along with her family and friends, searched for him day and night. Finally, they miraculously found Donut. 5 donors roam freely around their home. She rides and keeps them with her love and faith. One toy. What would you do if 2 rhinos came running towards you? Don't be afraid. You would be terrified. But for Kaylee, this is the happiest moment of all, and Kaylee works at One Quarter Wildlife Rehabilitation Center. One day, this little helpless rhino named Cricket was brought there, whose chances of survival were very small, so he decided to give this little animal a new life. Day and night, Kali healed Cricket. With his care and love, Cricket slowly started growing up. Today, he is a healthy adult rhino. What if you lived 1,000 kilometers away and found out? 1 Furu. A terrible typhoon threatens your beloved pet elephants. Leshore, the founder of an elephant sanctuary in Thailand, was faced with a situation that he had been rehabilitating and giving new life to abused elephants for more than 20 years. With his love, the elephants in his story live royal lives. Last fall, Wand was on a business trip when a terrible typhoon hit Thailand. He had not heard from him for days. His mind was filled with worry only for his elephants. Finally, he learned that his elephants had been safely relocated. When he returned, Lechor was overwhelmed with emotion. His beloved elephants were safe, and the herd surrounded him with love and gratitude. This moment of the huge animals showing their affection is something that will be etched in his memory forever. Today is a special day for John because his beloved deer Thor has come to see him. Dawn was the one who first found Thor in the deep forest of Oregon in 2020. At that time, Thor was a little baby crying for his mother, and Dawn brought him close. He fed him milk and taught him how to find his own food. Now that he has grown up, he is part of a herd of 28 deer. But even in such a large group, he never forgets Dawn. Sometimes he comes close to Dawn as if to say, "I will never forget you." And every encounter reminds Dawn that animals never forget love and care.